Ready?
Yep.
Call the Fairmount Town Council meeting to order for July 14th, 2025. If you would join us for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everybody. Roll call.
Treon,
Present.
Ken Poland,
Present.
and Steve Hedrick is absent. Karen Poland, present. Armstrong,
Present.
We've got no purchase orders tonight. So review the claims and order warrants drawn on the same.
well, that shouldn't matter.
Okay, I have a motion, review claims, orders, warrants, drawn the same.
I second.
All right, motion made by Angie, seconded by Karen to approve the warrants drawn on the claims. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed, the same? Approve the minutes from the June 23rd meeting.
I motion we accept the regular meeting minutes on June 23rd, 2025.
Second.
All right, motion made by Karen, seconded by Ken to approve the regular meeting minutes from June 23rd, 2025. All those in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, the same. Motion carries. All right, move on to comments from citizens. When we call your name to come up here, state your name and your address or your affiliation here with. Mr. Bob Jackson.
Good evening.
Evening, Mr. Jackson.
Thank you, council members, for hearing me here today. We're here to explain a little bit about the multi-hazard mitigation plan that the county passed this year. This is something that every county in the nation has to do every 5 years. So we've been working on this actually for about 3 years. COVID set us back a little bit, but we did receive a grant from FEMA to move forward with this, updating this plan. We hired a contractor to come in and helps us do this. So it has a lot of historical data. We look at past incidents that have happened in the county, and then we look at all potential threats and hazards that the county could possibly face, and then we try to build a plan to work toward that and help mitigate that. So we try to always be prepared for what might come at us next. So it's a daunting task sometimes. We've had a lot of help. Your police department, your fire department have been extremely helpful in this process. I don't want to say that just because they're in the room. It's back. I got sheets I can back that up with. So we put this plan together. It's called the Multi-Hazard Mitigation Plan. Commissioners did adopt that on the 16th of June. So now what we have to do is every municipality in the county also has to adopt that. If you want to be, if there's ever, God forbid, something, a big incident should happen, and we're in line to receive federal reimbursement, you have to have had adopted this resolution or a resolution to adopt the plan for your municipality. So that's basically what we're here for today. And this council is the epitome of efficiency because you already have that done for me, and I appreciate that. So with that, hopefully, if you've had a chance to read all 400 some pages of it, I don't know what's there, but
It was stimulating reading.
Oh, yes. So be happy to answer any questions you might have about that or anything else for that matter within the multi-hazard mitigation plan.
Anybody got any questions for him?
That's pretty self-explanatory.
We just put our faith and trust in you.
Right.
Well,
When it happens, I've got your phone number. I will call you. Bob, what do we do here?
Well, and there again, we're here for you. I'm appointed by the commissioners, but I'm here to work for all 66,000 residents of Grant County. So, and with that, I absolutely feel an obligation to be responsive to this body as well. Should you need anything in the future, like I said, we routinely work with your police and fire department. So that's never been a problem. We appreciate that.
Well, this is Resolution 4-2025 Grant County Multi-Hazard Mitigation Plan. We'll need a motion second to.
I'll make a motion, but you're gonna have to give me that thing to read. It's a long.
It's under second page.
Second page.
Second page.
That's here. You can read the top.
Okay,
I
I got
second
it.
the resolution.
The multi-hazard
Yeah.
mitigation plan, Grant County Emergency Management.
I second the resolution 4-2025.
All right. Got a motion made by Ken, seconded by Angie to approve resolution 4-2025. All those in favor say by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, the same. Motion carries.
Okay, the other document is CEMP, big on acronyms, the Comprehensive Emergency Management Plan. Really, those two documents go hand in hand. The CEMP is a local document. We update that annually. Marshall Dollar sits on my advisory council, and that's one of the things that we always make sure we run through the council as well. There again, we're just looking at, basically, it's mutual aid plans in the county. We have a wonderful relationship with all of our response agencies. It basically just spells that out. And we have the exact same document with the district, with the state, and with the federal government, should we need resources from any of those. So there again, got your signature on that. I really don't need, unless you just want to pass. And make a
we're good
motion
with
for
that one.
So there again, thank you very much. And if there's ever anything you need from us, please feel free to reach
Thank you
out.
for all you do,
Thank
Bobby.
you for all you
Thank
do
you.
too.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank you very much.
Debbie Spalding here.
No, she called me and told me she's not going to be here. The neighbor stopped doing the fireworks.
How about James Hartlove?
I don't think so. No, he's
No
not here.
James. And how about Judy Hinman?
Judy's here.
I almost need a step stool here. Okay, I'm probably going to read this because I don't want to leave anything out. Okay, and I'm going to try to make this as short as possible. I have no complaint with the city of Fairmount. My complaint is with the owner of the building right across the street to the south, Frontier Communications. I'm here to let you know the issues and troubles I have had and still have concerning the service from Frontier. I believe Kelly can attest to how badly I wanted fiber to come to town and wanted to keep Frontier, to keep my Frontier email address. On the initial phone call to Frontier to set up the service, I was asked if I wanted to keep my landlines, indicated I did, okay? But I told them I didn't want voicemail, and that's important because they gave it to me anyway. And I've had them take it away, give it back, take it away. Okay, I wanted my calls to come to my answering machine. What I did not realize, to keep my landlines, I had to go away from copper and go to digital. Okay, so I didn't think that was a big deal. This was all on the 18th. The 18th, the check arrived. He couldn't get this hooked up. He couldn't get it to connect with the gateway to the internet. I had to finish it on Thursday. No big deal. Okay. The internet seems to be working okay, although my laptop speeds are much lower than what I'm paying for, but was told by my IT tech that it's equipment laptop, not Frontier. Okay. My desktop is also much lower than what I'm paying for, but it's a heck of a lot faster than DSL. I'll take that. So what I'm saying is you might not get what you pay for, okay, but it's due to your equipment. But you're not told that. Okay, all right, good, huh? No. On Saturday the 21st, after I just got fiber and my digital phones, I attempted to reach out to I&M like I've done for years to pay my bill through their automated system. If you're not familiar what happens, you're connected to an automated system and asked to use your keypad to make selections. Put in your account number first and then ask for other things later. I couldn't even get by the account number because it's not recognized by I&M, okay? When I reached out to Frontier on Monday, I was told various things. They told me, well, that's who you're calling, or it's your phones. Then I was told or asked, can you make calls? Can you receive calls? I said, yes. Then your phone's working. Okay. What this issue is DTMF. It's dual tone multi-frequency, and it deals with voice over internet protocol. And believe me, I've done my research. He had no idea what I was talking about. So for the issues stated below, I have made repeated calls and chats to Frontier, hours and hours and hours. During all these calls, I was told I had to switch my account to use Gmail and down their app as it's more secure. Okay, so a Frontier person helped me through the process, set up the app, changed my account to the Gmail versus a Frontier email. Several days later, I opened the app and noted that my account is now under the name of Kathleen Houck with her information. Secure, huh? Well, I called back, and it's so hard to get hold of somebody. They had to cancel my account, reactivate it under the correct name. So now in a few days, I tried to call and make a payment through my credit card, and it happened to be American Express. The calls wouldn't go through. I'd get a voice that would come on and says, "No routes found." What the heck does that mean? I couldn't, same thing with MasterCard. No routes found. Well, they finally fixed that last Thursday. But I still can't make a payment using my touch pad on my phone. And again, DTMF tones are the sounds produced when you press the phone's keypad. It doesn't always work due to issues with the communication path like voice over internet protocol, device configuration, or the receiving system's ability to interpret the tones. Frontier Digital Voice and other services utilize this. Features such as accessing voicemail, listening to your messages, manage settings. I don't have voicemail, but I'm sure I couldn't use it if I had it. Lots of companies use it for the caller to make a payment, select an option via your doctor's office, scheduling, nurse, etc. Enter your information even to get a prescription with CVS, and the list goes on and on. Again, Frontier, I've been told all these things. It's who you're calling. It's your keypad doesn't work. Get a hold of the manufacturer of your phones. Have them send you new ones. Really? I don't think so. I've tried this on 5 different phones. 2 corded, 3 portable. Different makes. Not all the same. None of it works. None of it. Okay, so again, like I said, it's not my phones. I could go on and on regarding this subject. I just need Frontier to fix the issue. It can't be everybody I'm calling. Examples are INM, CVS, American Express, MasterCard, my doctor's office, the Attorney General's office. And even today, I realized I couldn't get through to the federal FCC office because you have to punch in something on your keypad.
Right.
So the last tech that came to my house last week, he was here twice. He's the only person that's listened to me. He's the only person that acts like he realizes there's an issue, but he doesn't know how to fix it. Okay, I'm in the process of filing a complaint with the Attorney General's office, although I talked to him today because when I got the complaint form, I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, I'm not sure about this. So I called, and the lady I talked to said, well, probably what's going to happen is they're going to tell you to go back and talk to Frontier. Really? I talk to him every day.
Right.
One day I was on the chat phone for 6 hours. 6. One day I was on there for 4 hours. I hope nobody in this town has the same experience I have. Okay, so I have another tech scheduled to come to my house Wednesday. I have no faith that it's going to be fixed. That was my last number that I could call that I thought maybe somebody might help me. But I've made a list, like I said. I just keep adding to the list of the people that I can't call. Now, I can use my cell phone to perform these functions, but they should work on my landlines. I can live with this, or I can switch carriers. But I've heard horror stories about AT&T, Spectrum, and others. So I don't want to swap one problem for another problem.
Right.
Okay? I just want them to fix the phones. Anyway, thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you. And let us know up at the office what you find out Wednesday. We'll be curious to know, because you shouldn't be having these problems. And I don't know, have we had anybody else complain that we,
I need to talk to somebody that has a landline that has gone to digital to see if they are experiencing the same things I'm experiencing.
you're the first person I've heard from that even has it.
Oh, I seen it online today.
Is it, are they,
Yeah, somebody posted online and, well, someone was new to town, wanted to know about internet and all that stuff. And 90% of the people that commented was they didn't have any issues with Frontier.
But if they haven't tried to make a payment, I can call. That's not a problem.
Yeah.
it's just
It's
using
when
the
you
automated.
go
It's
to
just
make a
on,
payment.
yeah.
Or you call your doctor's office and they
Yeah.
say, do you want scheduling? Do you want to talk to the nurse?
Right.
Well, that's everything you do
You
now.
gotta,
Everything.
yeah, they're
Let
making
us-
you do it.
Let us know up at the office what you find out Wednesday.
I
I'll be
will.
curious. Thank you, ma'am.
Good luck. Thanks, Judy. Thank you.
All right, let's move on to enforcement committees and boards. President side of it, thank you to the fire department, great fireworks show. That was awesome. Scotty down there and his helper getting the park cleaned up the next day. That was amazing how fast they got that
Yeah.
done. That's about the only thing I got. Let's move on to streets and parks. Ryan.
Evening.
Evening, Ryan.
For the street department, we had a small hole open up where one of our previous road cuts were. It was just that base layer washed out. So we're going to have that fixed and it'll be repaved sometime next week.
Is that a second walnut?
Second Buckeye.
Buckeye.
Or second bucket, I'm sorry. All right, thank you.
We fixed a kind of a culvert that runs under the road there, but you know, in the midst of it, some of the sand base washed out.
Mine at Second and Buckeye, on the side of going east, there's a steel pipe.
That's the culvert.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, my friend lives there, he says he's going to cut too short for to cut a tile.
It's pretty smooth there. It's been there for a lot of years, but it got cut, I don't know, probably 15 years ago to stop working, and they filled that in, but we have had puddle
Yeah.
on the other side, so
Okay, he said, want me to ask you.
yeah. We got the dump truck back with a new salt spreader in last week. And then down at the park, merry-go-round, the mount on the concrete broke off in the concrete. So we got a new piece of steel ordered. We'll be pulling out the concrete hopefully sometime soon, pouring a new foundation and installing that piece of steel in there. July 3rd fireworks. Scotty would like to thank the guys that helped, Frank, Kurt, and Blaine, for help picking up the day after. Did a heck of a job. Did it really pretty quick.
Yeah. What the hell? They were already done.
Then upcoming events, there's concert this week is Cook and Bell. Next week is Soul Shot. And then the Second Harvest Food Bank is next Monday, the 21st. And we are currently working with Madison Grant High School. During their construction, they tore up their cross-country track. So they're trying to get some meets and just have them at the park this year for just this year. They're thinking 4 meets. Only one of them is foresee a problem because it's James Dean week. So
Obstacle course.
yeah, I've been working with TJ Herniak about it, and hopefully we'll get something different, I guess.
Yeah, it would be kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, that's all I got for you guys.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
Chief Dollar.
Good evening.
Hello.
Just a few things here. We finished our reserve application process, closed that out last week. Josh headed that up for the most of it, and I would request to hire 2 new reserves, Keith and Cooper, and Jared Reiner. It's not a G.
What is it?
Jared Reiner. DAVENRINER.
Who was the other?
Keithan Cooper. KEITHAN. Cooper's the normal.
How do you spell that? Whatever.
Keithan is a probation officer with Grant County Probation. And then Jared is a truck driver for local deliveries. He is the only one we got to do a pre-basic for. He has past reserve experience up at Wabash. I believe it was Wabash, is that right? Wabash County. And just wanted to get back into it. They both interviewed real well. Keithan's, a younger guy. Jared's a little bit older. Keithan's looking to make a career out of it. Jared's just wanting to get back to a community. He delivers around here locally and enjoys the community. So, again, they both interviewed well. I think would fit in our department really well.
I'll go ahead and motion to hire the 2 reserves, Keithan Cooper and Jared Davin Ryder.
How are the two as presented?
Yeah.
A second?
I second.
All right. Motion made by Angie, second by Karen to hire the 2 new reserves as presented by the chief. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same. Motion carries.
All right. We got Trevor started today. He'll be 3 weeks straight in canine training down in Plainfield. Dog will be certified once he comes back and actually will be full on active. So that's pretty exciting. He's going to have a long 3 weeks, so we'll probably give him a couple days off once he gets back. Get that worked out for him. I'm excited to have it back and see. The dog's been out, getting acclimated, riding. They've been working on obedience. I think it's going to be a good fit. So excited to see this happen. And then we completed our firearm training a couple weeks ago. That's all done for the year. We'll do some other stuff later when it cools off. But as far as our mandate for that, that's been done, and that's our yearly stuff we got to do completed. I think we're all done, but physical tactics. Then we got that scheduled for the fall, so that'll be coming in a few months. And that's all I got. Unless you guys got anything for me.
I just wanted to also, it's been coming to my attention, and one person reached out to me and the other one I seen about the infants being on the laps on the golf cart.
Okay.
Are we still looking
Yeah,
at-
if we see it.
Well, she said she was been here since April, and they've been all over the place on their golf cart, and they said that they never been pulled over, and they've never been told not to have them.
Yeah.
I know it's hard
they get
because
a
she
copy.
has twins.
Yep, they get a copy of the ordinance when they register it for the first time. We ask them to read it. I'll reiterate to the guys. We get doing everything else. So
Okay.
that's
I know it
something that-
seems petty, but I know it's.
no, for sure. And I think you guys know my stance on that. That I think.
There's,
Yeah.
well, a set of
My
twins.
stance is you shouldn't have any infants on them, but
I know.
I've
I agree.
tried to get that with the council.
I know.
We would start a fire. If you want to go down that.
I know.
So yeah,
But I had two different instances.
for sure.
So
Yep. I'll
Okay.
send out a memo to the guys. Just keep an eye on it, and if we see that, for sure. Still, and it's also we've stopped a few. You can't ride your golf cart to the Dollar General.
yeah.
You cannot be on State Road 26. Yeah, and that goes for the e-bikes also. So. And that's all I got.
Okay. Thank you.
Everybody take cover. Anybody here from fire? Oh, I didn't see Aaron.
Aaron's here.
You better stuck with me because Clint's sitting on the beach somewhere.
Hi,
Maybe
Aaron.
they'll keep him.
We can only hope. I really don't have much. 3rd of July went good. I wasn't here, but I understand it was a pretty amazing show, one of the best years yet. Big news, the truck chassis is complete. It's at Spencer now to have the body built. Clint had some pictures he sent out to some of us. I think August 1st, Clint and a couple guys are going to go down and do an inspection on that. One of our new firefighters that we had a lot of hope for works up around Fort Wayne, and he found a place to live in Huntington, so we
lost one of our new firemen. Can't blame him. Moved closer to home, but he was one
Who
that
was
we
that?
do what?
Who was that?
His name was Braden, right? Isn't Braden the one that stepped down? Braden, his Braden. He looked like he was going to be one of the best. Big project that we did with the help of Quality Care Ambulance. There's a house in town that we probably, I would say, would you say 20 times last year, Blaine? For lifting assistance. And the main problem is they can't get from their front porch. They can get up and get in their chair, but they can't get down their steps. Us and Quality Care and the police department have been down there several times. Quality Care usually has to call for help. But Quality Care went out of their way and found somebody to donate the material and the ramp. And Saturday, the fire department, but it was just, I'd like to give a shout out to Devin and Brant. They spent the whole day down there Saturday with 3 guys from Quality Care and built that ramp. And it should, unless the guy can't get up off the ground in his house, these regular transports should save us about 15 runs a year. We're all super excited because sometimes they come in the middle of the night. And then last thing I got is since your last board meeting, we've had 17 runs. One of those was a fatal car accident. I'm asking everybody, we're on the TV to watch the corns getting dangerous. This was a fault of the stop sign, couldn't see the corn, but in my 20 years, it was the worst accident I've ever been on. As far as number of severe patients. And first time ever, we had 4 helicopters on the ground. Unfortunately, one of those didn't take a patient because the lady passed away. And then just super proud of the training we do. One of our newest firemen, as far as being trained and able to do stuff on his own, was only about a mile away. He got stuck with that deal for about 7 or 8 minutes all by himself with 6 patients and 1 dying. But that's why we do the training we do and got faith in all of our guys. So unless you got any questions, that's all I got.
Yeah, I wanted to also about that accident too. Let's think about the people that came upon of the wreck and helped. And he was TJ Watson. He was there.
I didn't know who it was, but my son was the first one there. He was about a mile away working, and he had my 16-year-old with him. And when he got there, he told my 16-year-old, you probably better sit in the truck. But this TJ guy, I didn't know him, come up to my son, and my 16-year-old said, Dad, I never seen anybody so upset in my entire life.
Yeah, poor guy's going through some rough times right now.
So think about the first responders, but more the family and the people that aren't used to dealing with that. But special thanks to Summitville was there for us, and I think there was 4 different ambulances from 4 different fire departments in Madison County that came. So,
well, thank you for everything.
Bud? Take special people, that's all I got to say.
Yeah, this could be tough.
Bud Shelton, Water and Wastewater. We've been busy in the hot weather doing the lead neck surveys, just trying to find out what we got. Guys, of course, we've got a lot of potholes that need filled in. On that note, while I got it, Don Scott should be in the last week of July for me. I think he's coming for Yazzie for that other one, but he might couple those together. We got some new CSO signs, which Dave Tennis, our IDEM director, asks us to get. So we got them put up. Let's see. Jim Gluff started. That's enabled us to pick up a production quite a bit. He's been nice to work with. This past week, we completed our yearly wastewater testing, so we should be complete for the year on our repetitive testing. I met with Atlas. It's a company from Wabash, works on brick buildings, to ask them how to go about this with the water plant, the face of those bricks. He talked a little bit and said that went in and outside the building and said that building was in good shape. It was set, the roof was set on pillars. It appears that the pillars themselves are still intact, still strong. What's causing some of the cracking that we have in our block, and that's the inside layer, you can only see that from the inside, is that the mantles that go across the windows are just corroding and rusting. He says we need to take those out and replace them, and so that should stop and slow down that separation of the block inside. The brick on the outside is just an effect that particular style of brick has. It's porous, and it just holds water, and the front of those bricks just fall off. So he's confident that, and I haven't got the bid in from him yet. I got another bid coming in from CCC from Gas City, but just to inform you on what's actually going on in there, they said that once you get the bricks replaced and coated, much like this building, they got the same coating and the same time frame on the coating. He says it should be fine for a long time. But I was wanting to know if you guys wanted to go ahead and whenever I do get bids, get coatings for the whole building, fire, the office here, and along with the wall.
They can give us a bid, we can look at it.
Yeah.
Spread it out into different buildings or something.
It's been around 15 years since it was coated, so he always said people wait till it's too late, and I agree. I'm the one that's seeing the water plant degrade quickly, and so I know that I've probably waited too late, but I'd hate to see anybody else do that. So you might consider that. That's about all I have. Any questions? Oh, I do want to mention that we had this past week, we got an inch of rain in less than an hour, right around an hour. And at one point, that rain came down at the rate of 4.8 inches of rain per hour. So what that means in that 5 to 15 minute increment, it was raining such that we would have 4.8 inches of rain that hour. So any sewer problems that accumulated or came about through that rain event, I'd ask for some leniency because our system just can't handle it. Then the next week we had similar rains, but not as much rain in an hour's time. We had 2 half-inch rains back to back, and the rates on those rains were around 3 inches per hour. So I'm confident that we're not going to have too many. Hopefully, we won't have too many rains like that, since I haven't seen one that drastic in a long time. But maybe when we flooded back when I first started. But other than that, I have nothing.
Appreciate it, bud.
Thank you, bud.
Thanks, bud.
Thanks.
Everything building maintenance?
No.
Financial report?
Actually, in your packets, Comcast had a discussion with me last week. They want us to go to the VoIP, the digital system. I'm a little hesitant because, quite frankly, we still have the original landlines that were here decades ago, and we don't have any issues with those.
Does they gain us anything? It's
Not particularly, no. New phones. It's gaining us new phones,
get
but
new
we can
phones
do
with-
new phones
with the
without
existing-
switching to the
Yeah.
digital side of things.
Right.
Which, that may be fine, great, and dandy for digital.
I just have a comment.
Mm-hmm.
So whether you like it or not, it's coming.
I know.
That you're going to have to go away from
Mhm.
copper. Whether it's AT&T, Comcast, Frontier, you're
I know.
going to get.
It's coming.
It's
You're right.
it's coming. It absolutely is
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
However,
But now give us
If
much
it's
the
not
choice.
broken,
if we can keep it as long as possible, I
Mhm.
would prefer to keep that system that we have in place as long as we can.
You can't go back.
I know. That's the other reason why I want to stay as long as we can.
Yeah, but they might tell you next month.
So,
not to switch.
They may. They very well could.
But at this point.
But at this point,
I wouldn't change unless we have to. if
That's,
everything's
well,
good.
they say that it's actually going to save us money, which technically it isn't
I seen
at
that.
this point, because they're just figuring for this building,
How many lines are in this building?
counting the police department.
Yeah, all of it.
Well, we each of us have a fax line. We have 2 lines in our office, and they have 3. Well, including the private line. but we also pay for 4,400 as well. I know, but we also have a fax line in there, and we still get billed. No, we don't. That's the one that we don't get billed for. We still get billed because of the line at 4,400. So that's, yeah,
So we still use fax?
occasionally.
I didn't
If we
think
have
I
to.
honestly, I don't think
That's
anybody
it.
uses
Oh,
fax
yeah.
anymore. I mean, I
Mhm.
PDF everything and email it, so I didn't know anybody used.
Mhm.
Hospitals, doctor's office still
Yeah.
does.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Mhm. Insurance company still
You
does.
can't do medical
Yeah.
through
Old security.
email.
Yeah, Judy.
Mhm.
You know, the digital, the power goes out, you have no phone.
Exactly. That's the
Mhm.
other reason. Thank you for bringing
Yep.
up my next
That
point.
is a good point because the
Um,
landlines are all based in
Yes.
the switching.
And at this point, we're down just long enough that the 2.3 seconds or something, Bud, that it takes for the generator to kick in, and then we're back up. We can still take
Yeah,
phone
we
calls.
got Xander, yeah.
Yeah.
So we
So,
write it out as long as we can, is my opinion.
thank you.
Mhm.
Yep.
I,
You guys
That's
agree?
what
I agree.
Yes.
I
I
don't
feel
think,
fashion.
if you're happy with
Say
what
you
it
have
is,
to, and it's working.
yeah, if it's
not
working fine, don't do it.
but if you do have to switch, I would do it quick enough, you can get all the
Yes.
bugs out of it
Oh,
before
absolutely.
then, and don't wait till you turn it off.
Right.
and-
No, we won't wait until the 11th hour to do it, but I certainly don't
Until
want
they
to.
say you have to.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to give up the good thing that we have right now for something that's going to give us grief.
You said let
Who's
the
that?
bug,
Who's
let
that
the
through
bugs get
Comcast?
out of it hopefully first.
Yeah.
Yes.
They will. I actually have a meeting with them at 2 p.m. tomorrow about the fiber. They're supposed to have everything set the week of the 21st for the fiber for us and the police department for that split. So we should notice some drastic changes for that. And we do not have downtime. So we'll still be up and running.
Are they done
Oh,
with
wow.
construction throughout the town?
No,
I don't have
no.
So I don't think it's in my
No,
area.
that's,
Yeah,
that's
my
Frontier.
area,
This
yeah.
is Comcast. This is a
Oh,
whole separate.
Comcast, okay. Frontier's not in our area.
No,
They don't-
this is a whole separate project.
I talked to Bud and Rob today, and they said they've got the underground protection stuff sitting
Right.
out for locating.
Mm-hmm.
Bud goes there. He's back there.
Yeah.
I didn't see him. I thought he was sitting over there.
That is all I have.
There you go. Karen, got anything from APC?
Wow.
When's your next meeting?
July they don't have one.
Oh, that's right. So you're not
That's right.
until August.
August.
All right. No committees are out. We've already covered the resolution under new business. Anything else under new business? Anybody got? Good. Anything under old?
Sorry.
No, I'm should adjourn the meeting.
We got a motion to adjourn. Got a second?
Second.
We're adjourned. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
So they've not even been down here.